I find that a lot of anti-socialist sentiment boils down to a basic belief that people are lazy and won't do good in the world or work hard unless they are suffering. I believe the opposite. I think most people would do amazing things if they weren't in dire straits constantly. My father is a classic layabout lazy bastard. He's the guy that people try to stereotype people on benefits as when they call them dole bludgers. Sits in a filthy house all day whining that his wife won't clean it up. Gets a great idea for a new business every few months and gives up after 2 weeks when it becomes clear that starting a business is hard. Does everything he can to avoid doing a single scrap of work in life, uselessly drags his feet when the government forces him to actually do some. Or at least he was, until about 3 years ago, when he was sent off to do mandatory work for the dole at a volunteer organization. He'd done a lot of work for the dole in the past, of course, and like most people who are forced to do a shitty job under the threat of starvation, was neither enthusiastic nor particularly useful. But in this particular place, he was given a job that he could do better than anyone else. He was one of 2 men working with a legion of elderly women, and the only person able to easily haul around the heavy goods that the organization works with. He quickly found himself with a job he could understand, he could see the clear utility in, and that his coworkers greatly valued him for. He started arriving on time every day, putting in the effort, getting shit done. He started caring about the results, and when his work for the dole time was up, he kept volunteering. He's one of 2 people paid to work in that warehouse now, the other person being the manager, and he's a linchpin of activity there, their sole regular and reliable source of physical labor. When he takes holidays, they have to plan around it because his consistent hard work has become such a critical asset to their work. And he's not taking nearly as many holidays as he should. He works extra unpaid hours, lifts loads that are somewhat heavier than he should be lifting, shoulders the work of others when they need breaks, and we all have to urge him to take more days off for his health since he's not a young man anymore. For my entire life, this man has been a pile of old mud in the shape of a human, and the instant he found a job that fulfills his needs, he won't fucking stop. He's gonna die in that warehouse and die happy.